Hi, I'm Joe Belknap with SalesDrive.com. I'm here to give you a quick demonstration on our Elevate app that works for both business phone service and for business texting, both SMS and MMS. So with that, I'd like to share my screen and let you see what we have to offer. As you can see on the screen, we have blocked out below that first message just because of privacy. We don't want to share other people's information without their permission. So as you look at this, that top tab on the left is the company messaging, and here you can have people that want to text your main number, and you can assign users inside your company who are able to see that text from the main number from customers, and who can also reply to that main number. The second tab, this is messaging, and this is where the individual user can keep track of their communications with outside people or within their company contacts. As you can see, we're still blotted out below this top one so that we don't give away private information. But you can see that I have selected a whole bunch of favorites there at the top. Inside each of these contacts, you can create all their different numbers and all the information for each of the contacts. If you want to make them a favorite, you just click on that favorite little star button. Inside here too, if you want to do a search, you can search for a contact, or you can create a new direct message, or make a channel with team members that can all collaborate together, or you can send a new SMS to any phone number, not just phone numbers that are already in the system, but by typing in a new phone number, or you can create a whole new contact along with their information on phone numbers and etc. Inside of this SMS, we can also receive MMS and send MMS, so you can see and receive pictures and graphics that you may want to send to either external people with their cell phones or internally to other users inside your company. This is one of the most powerful features of this system, and my customers love to text versus call. Anyone that has the ability to text me first, because it's just more convenient. So this is something that is a have to have anymore, and once you get it, you'll wonder why you never had it before. This next tab, as you look to down the left, is for meetings, and this meeting, you can see where my meetings are. If you go to the URL gomeet.com/salesdrive, that's where you would attend meetings that I would create out of this app. And you can see that you can copy the URL so you can send it via email, or if you need to text somebody that URL, you can text them that and they can join the meeting. You can start your meeting inside this app, and you can also join another meeting from somebody else. Going to the next tab, down here you can also see your meeting history and get help. The next tab is for files. If you are sharing files with the other users in your company, you can share those here, where you can collaborate on the different files that are in here. And I'm not going to go into more detail on this. This is kind of like a Google Drive where you can share the files with other users in your company. One thing to note is that this is secure, and it's all built on a very high level of security. Okay, this next tab is call history, and as you can see here, it shows you if you're outgoing or incoming, or if you click on here, you can get all your missed calls. Within this, it tells you what time, it tells you what date, and you can click and quickly send them an SMS or an MMS message, text message, and you can also click on the call button and call them directly from this app. The next tab over here is voicemail, and here you can see voicemail. If you click on one of these, you will see then the voicemail transcription. I love this feature because I don't have to read, or I don't have to listen to the whole thing for 43 seconds. I can just glance at it and I can see exactly what it's about and know if I need to respond immediately. This next feature or tab is the calling, and you can click or type in any phone number and call directly from here. You also see all of your contacts that you have that you can call or not, or send a text to. You can also look at their contact information and change or edit the contact. You can look at your favorites, or you can have your Elevate users, the other users in your company, company contacts, personal contacts, and that's all in that area. One thing to note is when you're talking to someone, you can actually do all of the same PBX functions that you can do on a regular desk phone, plus a little bit more. So you can transfer, you can put someone on hold, you can park a call, you can do a three-way or a conference call, all within this app. This bottom tab is for your settings, and here you can decide what numbers, it shows you your profile, your email, and then you can also do, when you're doing outbound calls, you can decide what outbound caller ID do you want to show. So if you're calling, you don't want to have people know your direct number, then you would call from the main number. Or if you want to have your direct number, you would call from your direct number. So all those are features that you can change every time you call if you want to. You also have the ability to change if you're available or if you're on a do not disturb mode. If you put it on do not disturb, then the calls will not be coming to this app and it won't interrupt what else you're doing. You can also say, whatever you're on break or sick or whatever you want to make your status. That way the other users can see what's going on with you and if you're available. In here you got application settings. You can make your preferences the way you want, if you want to use your desk phone as the caller or if you want to use this computer as a caller. For me, I personally use the computer as a caller for 95% of my calls. The only time I use my desk phone is when I'm running into the office because I'm late and I don't have time to put my headset on before I lose the call, so I just pick it up off the desk phone. You can also change your voicemail settings in here. This next one is for integrations. There's built-in integrations with Salesforce, Sugar, Zendesk, Zoho, or you can do custom integrations. And you also have the Chrome extension if you want that ability built into the Chrome when you're browsing. And you can sync your contacts with Microsoft 365. One other thing with Elevate is that we have this available to integrate with Microsoft Teams. You can either do this for Teams or with Teams. By using the with Teams, it gives the benefits that our service gives you, such as SMS or MMS, which Teams doesn't do. Or it also gives you the unlimited calling instead of the limited minutes that Teams gives you. It also has a much more advanced PBX phone system. So you can do a lot more with our service as compared with the phone service that comes from Teams. Now, where Teams does well is communicating between contacts within your company, and if you're already using that, then there's no reason to learn another way to do the same thing you've been doing. So it complements each other quite nicely. So we have all types of options and it works well. And with this said, I appreciate you listening, and please give me a call at 888-552-8433, or my direct number is 208-932-2201. You can either call or text me at that number and we can make a meeting and give you a one-to-one demo if you have questions or if you'd like to see how this works for you. We would love to do it. So thank you, and I will talk to you soon.